How to Read the Bible, A Guide to Scripture Then and Now by James L. Kugel. I haven't read it. Yet. I got really excited about this book. My father? Someone in my family had read this book and recommended it. And I've always been interested, my version is a paperback version. I've always been interested in religion as a social construct. I'm not a believer of any faith, but I've always been interested in it. I've always been respectful of it when I felt that it wasn't destroying lives, which it sometimes does, but lots of times doesn't. So anyway, I've got a few different versions of Bibles, and I think I've done a video on them, or on some of them. And so this one is about the Hebrew Bible, so the Jewish Bible, or what Christians would call the Old Testament. And so he goes through, as far as I understand, and talks about modern scholarship, and sort of goes chapter by chapter and helps you understand sort of what you're reading. But as I say, I haven't read the thing. I've heard very good reviews about it, and I'm really, that's why I bought it, and I want to read it, but I haven't yet. So this is where we are. I guess we're already in the Judges, Joshua. What has always shocked me about the Bible, I say it's always shocked me, it shocked me the first time, I guess, is how short the chapters are. Or how, we hear about Genesis and the Garden of Eden and everything. It's like 3 paragraphs or something, the whole thing. I don't mean all of Genesis, but like that story. Sometimes you hear these massive story, it's like a story that has such hold on our imaginations and our culture, at least, Western Judeo-Christian culture. And then it's just such a small nothing in the Bible. It's just like a little bit. Okay, anyway, so I haven't read the book. I can't talk much about it. As an object, it's paperback. It's pretty thick. This book is 800 pages long. That's including the index and everything. So it's not a tiny book, but it's not like it's massively difficult to hold. You could sit up in bed and read it, but I wouldn't want to lie down in bed and hold it above my chest or something. All right, bump. How to Read the Bible by James L. I'm going to say Kugel, but because that's a kind of food that I like to eat, but it might be Kugel. No, we'll say Kugel.